Hello everybody, this is Tazlon here for the Lighthouse After Action Report number 4. And many of you who follow the series are going to say, wait a second, you were just on this map. And I was. I was actually going to do, and I will do, After Action Report, which is now going to be number 5, is in Sacred Valley. But this mission just happened, and I decided to bump it up to position number 4 because some stuff occurs in it that we really need to talk about. So during the countdown timer, I'm looking at the order of battle. They have 3 heavies at the top. We have a bunch of TDs. That's going to affect our mobility somewhat. I think the corner in A1, B1 is going to be potentially in their favor, depending on how our TDs play it. We have 3 lights, and they have 2. We each have 1 arty. Theirs is only a 304, but he's a good player, and you have to be careful of those guys, because they're highly mobile and they can drop shots on you pretty fast when you aren't expecting it. So I'm going to start off by going over to the right, and I'm really going to watch and see how my team deploys before I decide what to do. And right now I'm seeing a lot of people going left and hardly anybody coming this way. Jackson's setting up there on the corner. The Chaffee's motoring way over into A1, not certain why. And here we go with the Bulldog coming down the middle, so I'll see if I can get a shot on him. Quick duck behind the hill. And as I showed you in the last video, I'm already pointed the way I want to disappear in case I'm seen. So I'm out of sight before anybody can aim in on me. Now he's my first priority right now, obviously, because he's down to where he can spot us up here on the ridges. And he walks right into my shot, and he's dead. Now, look at where I was, and look at where I took a shot. Well, I can't. I took a shot from behind, okay? The only place I could have possibly have taken this shot is from over in here. I don't know if it's back here or right here. If it was right here, I probably would have seen the guy, so I'm assuming it's way in the back. He didn't end up causing any damage to me other than hurting my track. But I can almost guarantee it was the AMX-12T because of how the little tink tink sound I got. He didn't have a big round. So I know there's the other light back there on that edge of the hill, and I'm going to stay here and wait for him to expose himself. Apparently our Jackson doesn't know I got dinged and has no clue what I'm doing, because he starts getting mad at me here in a second. Bear in mind, I'm the only one with a kill on our team so far. And I got a kill on a tank I spotted. So here he goes. Scout, you playing today? He's getting mad at me because I'm sitting here. Now watch what's about to happen. I know that 12T is over there, and it's just going to be a matter of time until he exposes himself. There he is. Hey, look at that. I've seen my second scout. He heard his tracks coming down the hill. I get a shot on him. He sees me, so I pull back. Now I've exposed both of their scouts. Killed one. We know where the other one is. I can't go down into the beach after him because I'm going to get fired upon. In order for me to get there, I'm going to be lit up, and I'm going to have tanks firing at me. Now watch this Jackson. I show you what kills. He's totally oblivious to what's going on in the map right now. And he shoots me. How stupid is that? I'm playing this exactly the way I have to play it, and he's shooting me for it. I'm set up. Just waiting on this guy to pull forward, but he's not going to, okay? There's the spot if he tries to come up the ramp, but I see that 26 E4 trying to wrap around behind us. So I'm going to end up moving over there just to see if I can help out over on that side. And I don't really want to be around this idiot that's shooting me in the back. He's still going off. Now, you shouldn't really talk back to him, but he has me pissed off because he actually shot me. They're like, come on, dude. You can bitch at me all you want, but don't shoot somebody on your own team. I don't care how mad you are at him. Don't shoot somebody on your own team. So I'm going to come over here and see if I can help anybody over here. Get the fire into the back of the 26C4, but I want to keep going because I'm going to get caught out in the open if I stay here and shoot at him. The 12T finally decided to come up the ramp, but he's too far away. I'm not going to deal with him. I let there's 4 TDs just sitting there complaining about people, so they can all take care of that AMX 12T. Don't want to stop at the IS-3 at the moment until I'm closer to concealment or cover. Now, without seeing anybody up here, I'll turn around and see if I can get a shot at him. Or he can't shoot back here, watch. I don't know if I hit this one. I shot behind him. And I also notice the TD up there in between the two, in that little valley. I'm going to take a shot at him. Boom! .12T still not dead. It's hard to hit somebody that far away when they're moving back and forth because you don't know exactly where to aim in at. But I'm going hoping he's going to stop and pivot. I'll shoot there, catch him again. Yeah, this is just a guess. Where is he going to be? I miss it. I'm going to go shoot at the IS-3 again because he's just stopped. He's easy to hit. And he's gone. He's gone out of my sight. There's a medium over there. Guy getting ganged up over here, so I'm going to come over this way and see if I can help him out. Hopefully if I come down here and wrap around the hill, nobody's going to be able to see me approaching. Even though I'm going to be rescuing the guy that shot me and has been bitching at me the whole fight, I'm going to come up here and try to save the Jackson. So I'm going to get to shoot right down on the top of him. He's going to die. Now I'll get the artillery. Yay, he killed the Jackson first. That makes me happy. Not that I want a teammate to die, but he deserved getting shot. Not certain where any of the other 3 tanks are at the moment. I'm going to come up here and just poke my nose around. There's the AMX way over there on the other side of the map. He's been running around all battle. Come back through here for the same reason, because I can get to cover the buildings if I need to. So far, no sign of anybody. We know where the AMX is, but nobody else. Ooh, there's the Black Prince. He's looking the other way, so I'll take a shot. If I have to, I can back up. I automatically assume, well, he's not turning his turret. I assume he's going to, and I'm getting ready to back up, but he didn't turn his turret, so I'm going to pop him. Here comes the Panther off to my right. SU-122 is on him. And 122 is getting beat up, so I have to come over and help him out. I can go back and get the Black Prince later. He's going to be right on the other side of this shot here. One more shot and he's dead, I hope. Maybe 2. Dead. We shot him at the same time. He got the kill, I think. Now I'll go get the Black Prince. Jackson's still whining. There he goes. Now it's just the 12T left to go. I'm going to come over here. I know he was up on top, but there he is, right there. He gets that little ting ting. That's how I know it's him earlier. I don't care if he shoots me. As long as I shoot him, he's dead. Take my time, get the shot. 6 kill, end of game. Now, the lesson in all of this, 2 of them. Number 1, if somebody shoots you, don't shoot back. He could have well gone on and fired a couple more rounds into me and killed me, and if that's what he does, oh well, that's what he does. I'm not going to shoot back, because sometimes when you're in battle and it's a rapidly changing firefight, you will accidentally shoot a teammate. So you don't want to have a history build up, a recent history of deliberately shooting teammates. And when you accidentally do every once in a while, it's never going to hurt you or get you one of those temporary bans, because you don't do it very often. But if you already have a couple kills where you purposely killed a teammate, guess what? You're going to be bluing out of here. So don't ever do it. It hurts your team. Even if the guy is being a jerk, it hurts your team to kill him. He may end up being the guy that fires the shot that wins the game. And if you take hit points from him, he may not have enough hit points left to be able to do that. So just don't shoot your own team, even if they're shooting you. The next thing is, if you're not playing a scout or you're not playing, it doesn't matter, whatever tank you're in, don't get mad at somebody else for not doing their job, especially that early in the game. I had an extremely valid reason for not moving from where I was. I already knew the 12T had taken a pot shot at me. I knew where he had to be in order to shoot at me at where I got hit at. And so I was waiting for him to expose himself, which, hey, within a minute, he did. He was exactly where I knew he was going to be, and I was able to put a shot on him. Despite the fact that he still showed up and I got a shot on him, after that, the Jacksons still shot me for not scouting. It's like, well, I'm sorry, dude, but scouting is finding other tanks, especially when you found both of their scouts and you've kept their scouts from doing what they're trying to do. If he would have shot the AMX instead of shooting me, the guy might have been dead and the game might not have been so close. Don't assume you know why somebody is or isn't doing something and try to call them out on it. And I looked up this guy's record. I'm not going to mention his name in case you can't read it. I'm not going to say his name, but it may magically appear on the screen. He has under 400 missions total in Scouts. So he's a very inexperienced person with Scouts. He has no idea why I was doing what I was doing. I don't have the time to type it out. It takes too long, especially when there's an enemy close enough to see me. If I'm trying to type out what I'm doing and the enemy spots me, I have to try to clear chat just so I can move. So I'm not taking enough time to do that. I tried to tell him in a couple curt messages, but he wanted to keep being a jerk. Don't assume you know why somebody else is doing something or not doing something. Don't get mad at them because they're not playing the way you want them to. And above all, don't shoot them because of it. He ended up doing slightly less damage to me than the enemy team did. And then on to just the standard gameplay. We had 4 TDs sitting over there on that side, so one AMX 12T coming up the ramp. Hopefully they can take care of him. Now he actually came up the ramp partway and then got away because they didn't take care of him, but I'm assuming I have 4 TDs sitting here waiting on him. He's not going to be a problem. I'm going to flip over to the other side of the map where we're starting to lose and see if I can help out over there. And I saw the heavy coming down the hill. I didn't want to fire at him out in the open, so I moved up to where I had cover nearby, and then I started shooting. And I got to shoot at the 12T and at the IS-3 and take out the IS-3. And then I saw, after the IS-3 was dead, I saw that the jerk was going to end up 1-on-2 against a TD and an Arty. So I went over there and took out those tanks. And then it was just a matter of cleaning up the rest. I saw the Black Prince. I had no idea he was a bot until I shot him a couple times and he didn't turn around. The Panther was coming in on me, but our 122 came in behind him. So I kept shooting at the Black Prince. And it's like I said, you never ever know when a person is going to come back in the game. I'm sure most of you have had battles already where, hey, that guy's a bot, I can ignore him, and 30 seconds later he's shooting at you because he sat back down for making a sandwich or going to the bathroom, whatever, and now he's back in the fight. You can't assume they're always going to be a bot for the rest of the fight. But when I saw that the 122 was losing his war with the Panther, then I went over and helped and took out the Panther and came back to the Black Prince. You always have to try to be aware of what's going on. In this case, I was watching the 122's hit points, and it was going down faster than he was going to be able to survive the battle, so I knew I had to drop the Black Prince and go over and help him out. And then at the end, there was no reason to get cute with the 12T because he can shoot me twice, I'm not going to die. In the meantime, I'm going to take him out. So instead of trying to be cute and going around and maybe getting in a situation where I don't get a shot, I'm going to go straight to him, front on, and guarantee the kill for me. And that ends the game. So I end up having a really good game all the way around. I had 2,641 XP. 3 spots for 97 spotting damage, but 6 kills, 3,660 damage with a high caliber and Top Gun. Once again, before I go, do not shoot allied tanks. Doesn't matter whether they shot you and you're mad. Bitch at them on chat if you want to, but don't shoot them. Doesn't matter if they aren't doing what you want them to do. I guarantee you shooting them is not going to make them do what you've been trying to get them to do. And finally, when you're the scout and somebody's telling you, go do this, go do that, go do this, if you have a valid reason not to go, in my case, I knew that 12X was over there, that 12T was over there, and if I went down into the beach, he was going to light me up and I was going to die from his allied support. I knew I couldn't do it. Don't let people bully you into doing something you know is the wrong idea. So, I'm going to post this tonight. Tomorrow, I'll post the one from Sacred Valley. Happy hunting.